Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so what we're doing today is we are putting the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place on the chopping block. I am going to be doing 3 looks over the course of 3 days with the palette that you see here, and I'm going to decide, do I want to keep her or do I want to kick her to the curb and, that sounds mean, give her to somebody that's going to love her more. I've only used this one time since I bought it like a year ago, so I'm gonna give it a good hard college try and decide if she's gonna stick around or if she is going to be rehomed. So stick around with me to find out what my decision is. Let's just go ahead and get started, shall we? So I already have my eye primer on. I'm gonna set it this cream shade. I'm gonna set the whole lid, dusting lightly, not too much. This is a good shade match for me, I think. I don't even think you can tell that I put anything on there, which is always good. Hi, bird. There's a bird outside my window. I put bird feed out and nobody's come and gotten it in the last week. So eat my food. I paid for it. For you. Now there are only 3 mattes here in this palette. That's the one I just used. There's this brown and then there's the dark chocolate brown. So my options here are kind of limited. Today I'm going to go pretty traditional with the way I normally do my eye. I'm going to take a crease brush and I'm going to go into this shade here, Cano. And normally, if it's a transition shade, I would just windshield wipe the crap out of it. However, I'm gonna pack it and then blend it out. All right, other eye. I don't normally reach into this palette, so I think I have just not been giving it enough love. I'm going to, in the crease, like the outer V in the outer corner, I'm gonna use this dark chocolate shade here called Mino before I put down any shimmers. So I'm dipping back into that shade. You can't see it here, but it's like not really showing up as much as I want it to. It's a little patchy. Yeah, this shade is kind of going on a little patchy. So I think packing it first and then blending it out is what you need to do. I am kind of having a hard time with this shade here. And it's not wanting to blend into the transition, at least with this brush. It's not wanting to blend into the transition shade I put down. Let me go again. I feel like this needs to be lifted up a little more compared to this eye. I'm just gonna blend these 2 seams together here. Especially right here on the outside. There we go. I feel like that would do a better job. I'm not crazy about this combo. The way that it's performing. Can you see that? Can you see how patchy that is? I'm not in love with it. I'm gonna use my NYX glitter glue. For the shimmer, today I am going to use this one up here. So I'm gonna go in. This is a very bronzy shade. But it doesn't look, it looks gold. But it comes off, okay, it comes off gold. It looks bronzy on the brush. Now, if there's anything I can say, Juvia's Place shimmers are where it's at. I'm gonna go back into this mid-tone shade and lower lash line it out. For my inner corner, shade in the middle here called More Me. Please correct me. I'm saying all of these wrong. Now this, it looks white, but this comes off very gold when you put it on. I'm not liking that dark brown, as mentioned. I'm gonna go put on some liner and mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so I finished my face and my eyes and my cheeks and my lips. And you can see, like I said, I don't really like that brown shade. I think it's really patchy, but I really liked the way the rest of the look turned out on my lips. I used the Too Faced Gingerbread Man Melted Matte Lipstick. We'll see what I decide to do with it tomorrow. So for today, I've already primed and set my lids for the second look with our Warrior palette. And all right. Now, I've already used all the mattes yesterday, so I don't really have a choice about using them today. I'm gonna take that Kano shade again that we used yesterday, and I'm gonna center that on the outside V, like so. Ooh. My lighting is going in and out on me, I'm sorry. Different day, different weather. I'm not gonna take this too far in on the mobile lid. I want to keep that open for whatever shimmer shade I'm about to choose. But I am gonna kind of blend this towards the center as a transition. I'm gonna do the same on the inner corner. We'll see how this goes. This could be a disaster. And I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and blend those edges out just a little bit, so this all kind of connects. And I'm gonna put some concealer in the middle so it will all look good. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape, which is this is the only thing I use this for, really. I don't use it as a concealer most days. And I'm going to, on a flatter brush, take this down the center of my lid. And blending it out, I'm gonna blend it out more on the top than the bottom. I saw Samantha Ravndal do this in a video, I think yesterday. And I thought, I wanna try that with this Warrior palette. That looks cool. I'm gonna get another brush. This one isn't doing a good job. I'm trying to concentrate wider to thinner. So for my shimmer shade, I'm gonna use Amina. I don't think I've used this before. So I'm gonna put that in the center here. I'm not sure if I have or not. I can't recall. I'm gonna also spray this just to get, since I put down the concealer, I don't think I really need glitter glue, which is what I normally use. Oh, that is a nice looking bronze. I'm gonna dip back into this matte shade here, kind of blend the edges out a little bit more. I feel like it kind of got a little lost after I put that shimmer down. I'm gonna take a liner brush and dip into that really dark matte brown shade. I didn't like it in my crease yesterday, So I'm gonna kind of use it as a soft liner. I'm gonna take this middle brown shade for the lower lash line, just like yesterday. I'm gonna take this really gold shade right here and put that in my inner corner. It's very punchy. All right, I'm gonna put on some mascara and I'll be right back. So for lips, I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors lip gloss in Jazzy. We'll see how well this works. Okay, so here is today's final look. Nothing too extravagant. I'm trying to use all of the colors in the palette. I have a sneaking suspicion I might get rid of this palette. I have other golds in my collection that I just use more and I like more. So we'll wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last look. So for my last look today, day 3, I'm gonna start with this popular shade right here. And I'm just going to transition shade this like I've done before. I'm not gonna go too out there with this look. I'm trying to use all of the shades that I can out of this palette before I form my final thoughts on it. I'm gonna take this shade here and I'm just gonna go over the edges of this transition shade just a tad. I'm gonna put some glitter glue on my lids here. Okay, so I haven't used this shade here yet. It's called Benin. So I'm gonna do that. I will say that these are very pigmented. All of Juvia's Place, well, I say all that I've tried, because there's a few that I can't speak for, are very, very pigmented. Shimmers and mattes. Obviously, I mean, it's a black-owned brand, so that's par for the course. I'm gonna take this dark brown shade here. I've given up saying the names because I feel like I've been butchering them. And I'm just gonna take this on the outer corner. Gotta look up this way so you guys can see. Just a little, and the top as well. This transition shade and kind of smoke that out along the lower lash line here. And I'm gonna go back into this middle shade for my inner corner. So I'm going to put my liner and mascara on and I will be right back. That's that done. For lips today, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Color Riche and Shine in 908 Sparkling Rose. And that's it. It's really pink. So, final thoughts on this palette here. I have used this now for a few days, actually a whole week, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't need it. I'm a little disappointed in the quality. I don't like this chocolate shade when you're trying to blend it out, and I don't think that the shimmers are as good as the normal Juvia's Place shimmers that I have. So I'm going to be decluttering this poor gal. I have other palettes in my repertoire that I can get the looks I want, same as this, but I like the quality better. So for example, my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette has browns and golds and coppers and bronzes in here. And I love this palette. I can get some of the same looks from my Norvina palette here with golds and warm tone browns. I can use my Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. It has golds, bronzes, and warm toned browns in it. Also my Soft Glam. Golds and warm toned brown. Do you see where I'm going with this? And my last one, my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette also can get me some of the same effects. So I don't need this palette, and it's like out of all of these, it would be last on my list in terms of quality. So I will definitely not be keeping this. I am a little disheartened by that, but I'm not getting any use out of it for a reason. So sorry girl, but you gotta go. Thanks for sticking around while I played around with this palette here. I liked this when I first saw it. It was great. I like gold shadows, but this isn't living up to my standards. And so I'm just gonna have to... If you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, and I will catch you later.